Hi everyone, thank you so much for tuning into the San Mateo Public Library. My name is Adriana and you've probably seen me in some videos. I'm the supervising librarian for Children's and Literacy Services, and I just wanted to take a minute today and celebrate Earth Day with you guys and share some activities that you can do at home to teach your kids about conservation, recycling, and of course looking out into nature. So today's a really great day if you are scheduling some off-screen time to really take advantage of this beautiful weather and go outside, take a walk. And if you need an activity to do in order to get your kids outside to take a walk, do a little scavenger hunt. See if they can find different things out in nature as you walk through your neighborhoods, even from an acorn to a yellow flower to maybe a weird shaped leaf. You never know, it could be fun. But for this video, I do want to share just a couple activities. One is doing a recycling or trash relay, and it's something very simple that you can do at home. You can either do it in your backyard or in your front yard, so that you don't have to worry too much about cleaning up the mess, but it's literally just taking things out from your trash or your recycling that's pretty clean, and then setting them in one pile in your backyard or your front yard, and then having your kids challenge each other or different members of the family to sort through the trash and then put them in the appropriate containers at a different side of your yard. And so this way they're getting some action in, get some wiggles out, get a little tired. And it's a really fun way to teach kids about recycling and trash and what's the difference. If you don't have a lot of space at home, you can do this as a scavenger hunt relay instead, and you can hide the trash or recycling items inside of your house in different rooms and have them try to find them and sort them and challenge each other if you need a little bit of a competitive edge amongst your family to get them engaged in learning what's recycling and what's trash. And it's really, really fun to do and have the whole family be included. Something else that you can do is explain to your kids about the carbon footprint. A lot of kids don't really understand what the carbon footprint means. And so you can just give them a good analogy, something very simple like when you put your foot in water and then you step on the concrete, what happens? They leave like a trace of their foot. They have a wet footprint. That's something very similar that happens in the carbon footprint, but instead of it being water and wet, what's really happening is we're using carbon dioxide, and it's from how we use our electricity, our natural gas, our cars, and even our trash. And so the more we use it, the more footprints we're leaving. And so if you want to tie that into another little activity, you can have them trace out their foot. This is my foot. It's about 8 inches. And have them measure their room, or maybe the kitchen or the living room, or have them compare different sizes of different family members' feet. And you can just talk about measurements. And so this segues into a math activity. And it's just a really great way for them to acknowledge that they have a place and that they do have an impact, which is really important. You can also go through different challenges at home, like challenge them to try and conserve energy or water. When they wake up, have them count how many light bulbs are on in the house, or even when they're brushing their teeth, to make sure that they turn off the water while they're brushing their teeth and only turn it on when they're using it. That really helps conserve quite a bit of water. Taking shorter showers or shorter baths, or even sharing bath time and making it a double fun with maybe 2 siblings. That can always be a fun way to help conserve, or even have them help you load the dishwasher if you guys use dishwashers at home. Using a dishwasher is actually more water friendly than washing dishes by hand, especially if you have a lot of dishes to wash. The dishwasher helps streamline that a little bit more, and it only uses the water that's needed within the capacity of the dishwasher. So usually that means it's a lot less water than when you have a running faucet. So it's a really great way to give them a challenge. Let them think about how they're using electricity or gas or water in their homes. Something else that you can do is make your own paper seeds, and there's a bunch of videos and websites that explains how to do that. Something else that you can do is create your own bird feeders, and it can be just as simple as using birdseed if you have birdseed at home. If you don't have birdseed, then you can use cereal. So if you have regular Cheerios or other whole grain cereals like whole wheat, grape nut, things that don't have a lot of extra sweeteners, like no frosted flakes. Birds don't need any extra sugar, just like we don't need any extra sugar. And so regular cereals, just like Cheerio, things that are unsweetened, will work really well. And it can be just as easy as stringing these on yarn and hanging them off of a tree. Or you can crush them and using a toilet paper tube and some peanut butter. You can smear the peanut butter all over the toilet paper tube, punch some holes in if you want to hang it vertically, or run some string along through the sides if you want to hang it horizontally, and then roll this in that birdseed or those crushed Cheerios and hang it up, and it makes a nice little bird seed or a bird feeder. And it's a great way to give a little back to your neighborhood birds, and it's as simple as just hanging it at a tree at your home or maybe in front of your apartment complex, or you can even make your own bird feeders. If you have kids that have a lot of Legos, you could make your own Lego bird feeder and then put some Cheerios inside if you have a little cavity. And once again, on the internet there's a bunch of examples. These are just a few that you can do at home with some things that you might already have at home. I forgot. I don't know if you can see, but I'm also wearing my constellation dress because last night we had the peak of the Lyrids meteor shower. So if you had an opportunity to see that, yay. If not, I'm gonna post some videos or some pictures on this video. The next big shower that we'll have is the Perseids, and that should be in August. And then in October, we're going to have another meteor shower. It's a little bit smaller, but it's the Orionids. I think I said it wrong, but it's going to be around the Orion constellation. And the Orion constellation is one of the easiest constellations to find. So this might be a good challenge for your kids. The meteor showers do happen very, very late. It's usually around 2 a.m. Sometimes you can see a couple after midnight, so it's not for the faint of heart, but it is something really cool. And if you can't stay away to see it, that's okay. You can always go online and check out space.com or other internet sites that might have some video recordings or photos of what the meteors look like this year. Thank you so much. Have a great day, guys. Bye.